obviously to see Billy surfing the comp, but they got to also share a bit of time on stage with him, with Luke Sederman, who's around the comp as well. And we had DK on as well, Daniel Cariopa, a local legend.
Seth and Italo positioning themselves here. Ferreira's the one with priority, as Seth already has a 4.33. Already with lightning speed and just a vicious little down car gouge into a reverse. This is what we were expecting from the world champ. Another belt on the lip there, carving through that one into the pocket. It just feels like he has way more options than most when it comes to ripping, running little lefts.
You kind of need a lot of speed and energy through these flatter sections, and he's done really well on this first wave of the exchange. Obviously, it's a little bit of a smaller wave, and I think they probably weigh up the point a little bit and trying to hustle for the start. But obviously, yeah, he's bringing a bit of flair and a little bit of energy to the morning and to this wave.
Really well done, as we see him try to just really switch gears a lot. We'll get a good angle from what Kaipo saw here.
Yeah, we talk about speed, right? I want to impress upon you the speed that Italo Ferreira is able to generate. And that wave came through. I'm checking the Apple Watch, 7.83 for Ferreira. And that just means, I mean, he's one of the most informed surfers here. Little lefts, Italo Ferreira, I mean, that's a dangerous combination.
It really is, Kaipo. We're seeing the tail end of his last couple of turns here. You know, different and like stylistically than Yago, but he's got a lot of the similar types of moves he can go to, especially a punt to mix it up down the line.
I think everyone who's turned up to the beach today has been waiting.
Under Seth's priority, he's already jamming down the line. He's got a section, tail high reverse. No problem for Italo. He will stumble out of that punt. But for most, Billy, we're not really seeing an air section there.
Obviously, look, he's going again on the inside here. He's making the most of any opportunity out there at the moment because it can be pretty slow at times.
Italo on the wind-up, and he'll let go of that one. This is where he starts getting scary. We start saying, oh, it's inconsistent. Then Italo paddles out, and he paddles for waves that no one else is even considering.
That's bad, isn't it? Like, we've had heats this morning where, like, the last one's a great example. 4 waves ridden pretty much. Italo's already got, that's right, I'm kind of hoping the comp wraps by Tuesday, Joe, because they're hard to bounce back from those nights on the inside.
Oh, punching the fins into reverse. 2019 world champion, the first Olympic gold medalist in Tokyo, has some fun little moves to show off. That's at the tail end of this ride. 4.13 is his low score. More action this week. Billy's still with us for the call here in this one as Italo steps into a nice front side open face cutty. And now springing off the bottom just to ditch the fins. Pulls it around forward. Off the roof. Throws the tail out, and he will just show how perfect his balance is going into another fin throw. He could just play with one-footers all day long. He grew up on a right.
Yeah, this is interesting, isn't it? I mean, I agree with Billy. I think for Seth, needing the score that he needs, he's just got to have a quality wave, because Italo can just keep on chipping away on these inside ones and turn nothing into something all day long. The energy is just relentless. And those sorts of things, like the ability to just sort of throw something that even he doesn't probably know what he's going to do there. Like, he knows he's going to huck it, but, how far will the tail whip? Will he take it all the way back around into the pit of the wave? Like, he can just sort of like adapt on the fly in the most incremental moment to get the make. Like, that's just fun for him. He's not even thinking about what he's doing there.
Good news is, Seth's coming right now. Seth with priority.
Here we go. Seth Moniz is going to try to turn this heat on this wave. A couple of leaps to get out in front. On the file, 50 from Sharp Eye, and he can't catch up to some open face. Priority goes to Italo. The whole plan has failed for Seth.
Yeah, it looks like they're quite high up on the point, so unfortunately for Seth, he just couldn't get in front of the face of the wave as we see him taking off on the side here.
Nice little draw in the pocket, so adapting quickly to the situation. Seth into his third turn. He's staying positive. Not worried about that last mistake. He's already pushing through some points well. And showing off that brilliant backhand attack. So making up for it a bit there.
So Seth has done extremely well here, Billy.
Yeah, he's found, obviously he got stuck behind in that first one, but he found this sick little inside double up and kind of missed the, obviously the takeoff spot, but he's wound it down the side here and just kind of got a bit of rhythm and a bit of energy and a bit of confidence back into the surfing.
Yeah, that flow is just easy to watch for Seth. And Seth will be switching gears to some warm waters at Punta Roca in El Salvador for stop 5, and Italo moves on into round 3, where he'll be joined by the winner of the next heat.
Thank you, Joe. Italo, you were busy from the start of that heat. There was a lot going on and lots of waves caught.
Yeah, it's pretty hard out there. Yeah, there's a lot of wave, but take time, for the sets. And then we try to play on small ones and try to get the first scores. I saw Seth on the first wave, and I was like, okay, it's time to wave something. And then I had 7 points, and and then I tried to play the game without priority. And then it's pretty hard because the wind is start blowing a little bit stronger right now, and then it's pretty hard to get speed, and then to push on a turn. But it's okay. I had like a couple like moves there, and then I had like some score, and I'm glad to make that one.
I'd also love to touch on as well, I saw you watching that first heat of the day with Iago Dora. He went absolutely insane. How, inspiring is it for you to watch everyone within that Brazilian storm to get you fired up for your heats?
All the Brazilian guys has been ripping this wave, especially Iago on the first heat of the day. The wave was super clean, and he had like some nice rail turns and then mixed with the airs and stuff. And it was pretty nice to watch. And I was like, kind of like, oh, it's my turn, let's go. And then there was a high tide with windy. I was like, okay, let's play with that. And then I can't wait to surf again. And then, I just try to be focused.
It's interesting as well. I mean, coming to a left, we've had rights all year so far. Does that change, I guess, how you prepare for your heats and how you kind of choose your boards? And, you're using a completely different rail out there, so the whole mindset might shift.
Yeah, before the comp was pumping, that was like crazy sessions. We do some big turn, get barrels, big airs. And then on the last couple, 3 days has been like tricky for us, Not many waves. Yesterday we surfed an expression session, and it was like 2, like this big. And then I was like, oh, Jesus, I hope that tomorrow we can have a little bit more action. And then, but it's okay. It's part of the ocean, Every time we need to play with those small waves too. And then, we're ready.
We love it. Good luck in the next one, Italo. Thank you.